beach. It took me 20 odd years to get here, but I've done it. I go for my morning walk down at the beach, and it's just the best way to start the day. I use that time in the mornings especially just to go over things in my head, just place them in some sort of order and context of how I'm going to achieve the day. Before I started, I had no idea at all about anything to do with aged care. Oh, it's just wonderful, just such a joy to go into the clients' homes, help them become and stay independent in their own homes and work with them to achieve their goals, whatever they may be, and just brighten their day, make their day. Morning, Anne.
Oh, hi, Rosie. How are you?
I'm good. Lovely to see you.
Yeah.
And I've bought some lovely lavender out of my garden. It's all fresh in bloom. I always just step back before I open that door and just go, what am I here for? How can I make a difference? And ensure that I'm encouraging them to be as independent as they can. So now, where was that recipe you were telling me about? Oh, there we are.
There we are.
That's the one. Barbecued salmon with herbs. Oh, how delicious. It doesn't matter how old any of us are, that's the goal, is to remain independent in our own homes for as long as we can.
Well, I don't care about being young. It's good fun being old too.
Yes. There's some really great characters, and the stories and the wisdom and just the things that I learn along the way is just amazing.
I used to hitchhike everywhere, and I'd go into any place with a sale, buy what I liked,
Yes.
post it home, and never carried anything more than a sort of a hiking pack.
Well, Anne is an amazing lady. She used to hitchhike all over Europe and the States, and rather wicked sense of humour.
About 2 o'clock in the morning, I always have a cup of tea and a sort of a think.
A cup of tea and a think.
A think.
Well, that's good. And also, she is an amazing cook. We'll do a meal prep together and we'll sit down, she'll choose what she'd like to cook, and then we'll work together. And I go out to her herb garden and pick, for example, some kaffir lime leaves, also oregano, whatever she's wanting to cook that day. I learn so much off you and other people. It's amazing.
Really?
Yes.
It's the company, and I'm a bit of a loony, and we have lots of laughs. You've got to laugh.
Of course you do. I always leave most clients' place. We always have a laugh. They'll tell a joke or a story, something that's happened recently in their family life. They'll show me a card that they've been sent. Yeah, so it's just wonderful. Because I'm out on the road all the time, I don't have to go back to an office as such and check pigeonholes for information. It's all there at my fingertips. With that continual support from back to base and head office managers, it's just amazing. Just a phone call away. Hello, this is Ros.
Hi Ros, it's Ruby here from Back to Base. Just calling to see if you can help me in regards to picking up Vera Hinchcliffe.
Yep, no problem. So just to clarify, that's picking up Mrs. Hinchcliffe on my way to the next client and just dropping her off at the hospital, and her son will pick her up afterwards.
Thank you, appreciate that. Thanks again, bye for now.
I've had over 20 odd years in the corporate world, and my day was quite structured, and I have to admit, coming into this environment, I thought, how on earth was this going to work? But it hasn't made any difference whatsoever. I feel so supported and always updated, always feel part of a team. So we have monthly staff meetings where we all get to share our experiences.
I've brought along some glasses today from Vision Australia, and what they've done is they've created these glasses to make it easier for people to understand what it's like to have vision impairment. So imagine if you've got your client out shopping and you're walking with them, and you're trying, you know, if people are rushing past, it's difficult.
Yes, always up-to-date information via education sessions, learning as we go, and the opportunities for the continual growth in Feros is great. Me being a people person, I just love going into people's houses. Oh, good morning, Vera.
Oh, right, it's you.
It's me. I love the variety. You'll go into one client's place and you'll be sitting there having cups of tea, and then they'll be showing you all the arts and crafts they've done.
Ros, this is the money I made for Easter for my 2 grandchildren,
Oh.
great-grandchildren, Aoife and Reuben.
Then in another client's place, you'll just be going in there, helping them with their personal care, and it can be a quite manually intensive activity. Their history, their stories, just some of their photos are just amazing. I just love hearing their pearls of wisdom.
I like people to come in, you see, and talk to me, and it's company for me. Marvellous, they're real angels of mercy.
Oh, bless you. Oh, my main objective is to not only brighten the client's day, but just to enable them to continue living independently and working with them in their own homes.
This is Mondays, you see.
Oh yes, you've taken those. Yes, that's good. At the end of the day, I'm driving home, and sometimes I do tear up a bit, thinking I've done a fabulous day's work, and I've made someone's day. And it's really wonderful to see that I am making a difference.